People who have interest in growing veggies and fruits on their home garden think that almonds are difficult to grow. However, if you want to know that how do almonds grow, then this well-researched piece of information will explain you about growing almonds. The almond tree needs care for their proper growth. Another important fact regarding the plantation is that an almond tree needs another variety of tree in around it so that cross-fertilization can be made possible. An almond tree cannot self-fertile. When the trees are planted near one another, then their flowers will cross-fertilize with each other. The fruits with a central stone part contain seeds in it. These nuts look very similar to each other. The shell of almonds is of green color and soft before the almond splits. The shells split, which tells us that it is the right time to harvest the almonds, because at this point the almonds become visible. You have to be careful in protecting the nuts from squirrels, birds and other insects who love eating almonds. The following are the suitable conditions for growing the almonds. 1. Almond seed selection. Before you think of plantation, you have to select the right kind of seeds. Certain varieties of almonds cannot produce fruit. The bitter almonds are not suitable for eating, and they can even be fatal for human. So, almond tree with bitter almonds is not a good idea for your garden. Other varieties of almond can be self-fertilized, so you don't need to plant some other trees near your almond tree for the purpose of cross-fertilization. Make sure the seeds you need for planting must be the unprocessed seed varieties that are actually the raw seeds. No almond plantation is possible with roasted and baked almonds. So you have to be very careful in selecting the seeds for almond tree plantation. 2. Appropriate temperature and soil for almond plantation. Almonds grow in full sun, so it means that the sun rays are good for this tree. When we talk about the soil, then it can be any kind of soil, but it has to be well drained and deep. The sandy soil that should not be very salted is appropriate for growing almonds. People living in warm climates can enjoy growing the almonds, and maximum production is achieved when the warmer climate is available. Winter season can prove to be very dangerous and risky for the growth of almonds. Warmer regions are perfect almond trees growing zones. 3. Dig up the hole for plantation. Once you have purchased the almond seeds, then you have to plant them in your garden. You have to dig up the earth. If you are planting only one almond tree, then you have to dog up several holes that are 30 feet apart from one another. The reason behind digging several holes is to let it cross-fertilize with other trees. The best way to loosen the soil is by using the rake. It will enable the roots of your almond tree to grow without any hindrance. The fall season is the best time for planting the almond seeds. The germination of seeds will begin in winter season, and you will see the plants growing during the spring season. For a single tree plantation, you need to plant 5 seeds. 4. Watering the almond tree. To keep your almond tree healthy, you have to water them a lot. Almond tree requires lots of water and sun. Usually the requirements of water are fulfilled naturally with rainfall, but if there is not good rainfall in your area, then you need to focus more on watering. It will keep your plantation hydrated for a long time. Some gardeners look for irrigation system as well. Winds are not good for almond plantation, then you have to shop for some sticks so that your almond plant needs enough support and protection against the harsh winds. The initial months of plantation are very critical, so you have to invest your time and energies into care for your almond tree. Otherwise your almond plant will break when you don't provide protection and support. 5. Protecting the almond tree from insects. People who are beginners in gardening and don't know that how do almonds grow, that you should know that protection of almond trees is very important. Insects can harm your almond trees, and you have to be careful about the plant diseases because they will be harmful for your plantation. The insects need to be looked for because once they have attacked your almond tree, then you cannot control the vulnerable situation. The insects include caterpillars, spider mites, and leaf rollers. In order to keep these insects away from your almond tree, you must use the organic pesticide. The inorganic pesticides are not good in any way. Once your trees are protected from the bugs, then the trees will be healthy, thereby giving full yield. 6. Harvesting the almond trees. Gardeners who inquire that how are almonds harvested should know that you can come to know about the harvesting time when the green hull is cracked. The almonds become visible from inside. This is the sign of harvest your almond tree. If you delay the harvest, then the ripe almonds will be destroyed by the birds and animals. Squirrels are real danger for ripe almonds. You will know about harvesting and drying almonds once the shells are completely dry. The harvested almonds are ready to be used. Raw almonds can be eaten and they give energy and strength. They can be roasted to enhance their taste. Almond oil is used in various homemade remedies and also used as a lubricant. Thanks for watching.